From all across the world, the brave and the bonkers take on the 4-stage obstacle course designed to test competitors' speed, balance, dexterity, and ultimate skill. One man proved it could be done. Could another? It's time again for Ninja Warrior of Halo! Welcome back to Ninja Warrior of Halo. We've just completed stage 1. 40 challengers took on the course and 10 managed to survive, a record on Ninja Warrior of Halo. They include all 3 of the All-Stars and 6 men who have never completed stage 1 before. Now these 10 survivors will take on stage 2, which remains unchanged from the last tournament, but is still all about speed. With just 70 seconds on the clock, the survivors will have to move quickly and carefully. With so many through to stage 2, could we see a record number through to stage 3? Let's find out as this uphill battle begins. First up on the course is Irish 1200. Now he will have 70 seconds from when the tank fires to complete all 5 obstacles. And he's off. First obstacle is the dice bridge, the only obstacle that's been tweaked since last time. You can now fall off the sides of the bridges. But he's through it quite nicely. Now he's onto the spider walk. Irish 1200, first time in stage 2, he's one of many making their debuts in stage 2. Can he make it a memorable one by getting to stage 3? He'll be feeling the burden, the weight of the burden on his shoulders, being the first out of the 10 to go. So can he get us off to a flying start? He's onto the super drop. Got to drop down onto the grav lift and launch to the other side, which he has done. He's not the fastest at the moment, but he's into the conveyor belt, sneak between the grav lifts to get to the other side. Still moving nicely. He will need to keep an eye on that clock though. He's only got under 20 seconds now for the vehicle ramps. 3 ramps, which he's got to get across via Mongoose. He's over the first one, he's over the second one, the buzzer has already started sounding. He'll need to hurry now, it's going to be close. Oh, yes, no! Oh, he's gone! Oh, that is devastating for Irish. He was so close, but he was against the clock and he just rushed and missed it. Next up is X-Dom the Bomb X, who is one of Irish's close friends. So can he avenge his friend by completing stage 2? And he's off, and he starts with a Michael Jackson moonwalk. He's confident as Dom. As I say, he's a close friend of Irish's and another member of the group known as the Quadruple Rangers, which if you recall is the group devoted to defeating this course. And he started nicely. He's got some good support in the background. There's about 3 or 4 of them watching on. And Dom's moving nicely. Now for the super drop. Oh, he's done a running technique onto the grav lift. Risky, but effective. Now into the conveyor belt. Definitely quicker than Irish before him. And he's doing little spins between each grav lift. He's enjoying himself, is Dom. He's certainly making it a memorable stage 2 appearance. And now for the vehicle ramps. He's got more time than Irish did. He's also gone for the speed technique. Oh, he's gone for the speed technique on all 3 of the vehicle ramps. I've never seen that before. That is unique. And he's finished with more than 10 seconds in hand. Dom's the first to complete stage 2. And what a performance with all these different techniques. Unique techniques, to be honest. Well done, Dom. Next up is Sniper 761, also making his debut in stage 2, but he was very good in stage 1. He got the 2nd fastest time overall, beating the likes of other veterans and all-stars, and he has started very quickly into stage 2. That will be crucial for him. Spider walk, moving across the column jumps nicely. Oh, but he's got a bit too fast and he's over jumped it. Oh, next up is Ump Double Ump. This is also his first time in stage 2, despite the fact that he has reached stage 3 of the Spartan Warrior course before. Now he's onto the spider walk where the last man just fell. We rarely do see someone fall on the spider walk, but it can happen if you're too careless. But not being careless, he's moving at a nice pace while at the same time getting each jump just right. Now for the super drop. He's onto it, and he's just about made it. Now he's into the conveyor belt. He's still okay for time at the moment. Moving nicely, perfectly through, and now for the vehicle ramps that stand between him and victory. He's over the first jump. He's done the speed technique to get over the second jump. Final jump, which he's made nicely, and he crosses the finish line with just under 10 seconds. Nicely done, Ump. Next to run the course was Smoky Massacre. He started nicely, moving at a good rhythm through the obstacles, but sadly one slip up on the vehicle ramps cost him victory. Following him was Drago is Sick. This all-star has managed to easily defeat Stage 2 in the previous two tournaments, and he once again managed to do so, eventually finishing the course with 7.8 seconds to spare. Next up is Elite MKB, who may be in with a better chance than anyone else due to his incredibly good skills on a mongoose. Some have nicknamed him the King of the Mongoose. So that could play to his advantage on the mongoose-based obstacles, and it has started so far on the dice bridge. Now for the spider walk. He's taking a little bit more cautiously. His strategy must obviously be to move quick along the mongoose obstacles so that he can be a little bit more careful on the other obstacles. Now he's onto the super drop. Onto it, go on, and yes, he's across. Now heading into the conveyor belt. Oh, it looks like he's stuck on one of the grav lifts. He's got to pull himself out and sneak around the side. This is costing him valuable seconds here. Oh, and again slightly. He's got under 20 seconds now as he hits the vehicle ramps. Is that too much? Is it too much for him to do in too little time? First jump. The klaxon is sounding. He's going to go for it. Come on, Elite. Yes. And he's across the line in 2.4 seconds to spare. Now it's the turn of a MedPack. And MedPack has earned the right to be called a veteran because he's managed to complete Stage 1 once before in the original Halo Reach tournament, during which he fell on the vehicle ramps. However, much has changed since then, so how will he do this time? Here he is, a MedPack, back in Stage 2 since his first appearance, all the way 4 tournaments ago, all that time ago. And as I say, much has changed, not just in terms of the obstacles, but also himself. He used to be called Dark is Sick back then, now he's changed his name to a MedPack. He is familiar with the spider walk, that's why he's being able to move quickly through it, despite its slight modifications since he last tried it. But he's through, and we'll fast forward to the vehicle ramps where he fell last time. They have also been tweaked slightly since he last attempted them. But he knows the speed technique. It's become the traditional technique for defeating the vehicle ramps, that's this speedy technique. And he has beaten them this time, and finishes with 8 seconds to spare. Let's have a look at today's Spartan Wipeout. The honour goes to Irish 1200. Just when he thought he was going to make it, he snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, falling inches from the finish line. Next up is USS Defiant 1. How will this all-star do? Can he join the others, including his brother, Drago is Sick, in Stage 3? He easily defeated this Stage 2 in the last tournament, and he started quickly again today. Spider walk should pose no problem for him. He's done these column jumps many a time before, although he has fallen on Stage 2 before. Easily across the super drop nicely. Now for the conveyor belt. Sneaking around the side. Still moving at a very nice pace. He could be on for the fastest time here. Now for the vehicle ramps, which he has fallen on in the past. but he's got the speed technique right. One jump to go. He's down, and he's across the line in 12.5 seconds to spare, the fastest time. And now there's only one person left who can defeat that time. The Grand Champion, Re95, making his first appearance in Stage 2 since he achieved total victory 2 tournaments ago. So, how will he fare in Stage 2? Quickly through Dice Bridge and onto the Spider Walk. And he's also moving nicely. He's never had any problems with Stage 2 in the past. So, will he have any problems today? He's moving on to the Super Drop. Onto it, almost slipped backwards, but he's over. And now he's into the conveyor belt. He's got a crowd, as you might have seen, watching on at the back. That's how popular this Grand Champion is. They can't see him at the moment, but they're going to see him in a second as he hits the vehicle ramps. Still got time. First ramp, speed technique for the second jump. Ooh, looks like he's going to back up and for the last jump. 10 seconds is approaching. Oh, he almost flipped the mongoose sideways there. But he's over in just under 6 seconds. And with that, just as predicted, a record number has reached Stage 3. USS Defiant 1 with the fastest time, followed by X-Dom X, Double Ump, a MedPack, Drago is sick, Re95, and once again Elite MKB bringing up the rear. Now, join us next time when we will see these 7 survivors take on Stage 3. Until then, I've been Hunter Unit 751. Ta-ta!